Hi everyone, I'm David.
And I'm Leah, and this is Wine Forecaster. So we've got another Riesling.
Well, Finger Lakes are known for Riesling, so we can't help but to visit Rieslings every so often. And this is an estate-grown Riesling from Keuka Lake Vineyards. So it says estate-grown, which I think is neat.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a small winery on the southwest side of Keuka Lake, so north of Hammondsport. It's very humble, and the tasting room is small, but you really get kind of that one-on-one feel with the tasting room attendants, which is really nice. You get to know the wines really well and let you try a bunch of different types. I think we've gone there a couple of times, and we've really gotten to taste quite a few different types of wine there.
Yeah, some of the vineyards are pretty. Some of the vineyards are pretty old, been around for some time. But I think the Keuka Lake Vineyards, I think they started back in '97, so it's been almost 20 years since they've been in business. So anyhow, let's give this a whirl, huh? Okay. Neither of us is wearing white today.
Yeah.
We don't have any white cards. Oops. But it is it's a light yellow.
Straw color.
Straw color. Very good. Straw colored wine.
Tropical right off the bat. I get pineapple. Some apple too.
Honey.
Definitely some honey. Maybe some kiwi too.
Any grass? I'm not getting any grass.
No, I'm not getting any grass. I'm not getting any slate with this either.
Again, honey. It's crisp. What else?
It's mildly sweet. It's mostly on the dry side, I would say. I don't get a real big bite to it that I would normally expect from a Riesling.
From a dry Riesling.
From a dry Riesling, yes. It actually has more honey at the end and very fruity in the beginning.
What kind of fruits do you get?
Again, those tropical fruits. I really don't get apple with this at all, like we normally get with a Riesling. This is a very different style.
I think I get almost maybe a bit of pear. But that crispness comes in pretty quick, and that's nice. It's really refreshing. One thing I really liked about Keuka Lake Vineyards when we went to visit is they put a lot of emphasis on vineyard location.
Yeah. And
they were very proud about the names they had named their vineyards, and they were very proud of their locations, the terroir that was associated with the soil composition, which I really like in a winery for many reasons, but from just kind of like a wine geek perspective.
Or aesthetics.
I just like knowing that, these grapes came from that particular vineyard, these grapes came from this particular vineyard. So, for example, this wine was made from grapes from a couple different vineyards, and they tell you that on the bottle, or you can look that up online. Yeah. And if you go there, you can see where those vineyards are, which is nice. I like that.
In California, oftentimes they would actually have a sign that would say what the vineyard name was, and then of course which winery was actually. And sometimes there's different wineries that would take from that particular vineyard. Someone else would own the vineyard. But it sounds like they own their own vineyards, which is also really great too, because certainly that takes even more work to
they have to do everything.
Vines. Yeah,
they got to do the agricultural part of it. They got to grow it. They got to prune it. They got to pick it. And they got to make the wine, and they got to bottle it, label it, sell it. So it's quite an ordeal. We forget that, winery business it's farming, and on top of other things.
Right.
So, but I like this. This is a nice dry Riesling, a well-made New York State wine.
And we're going to have this with a pork tenderloin that's grilled, marinated and then grilled on top of some salad greens. It's $18, so a good price. They certainly have different price points for their...
The pork loin is $18 or the wine is $18?
The wine is $18.
The wine is $18.
They have different price points for their different wines, a lot of different European style and some other types of wines as well. Whites and reds and desserts. So
Whole gamut.
yeah.
So you can look them up, Keuka Lake Vineyards, and give this wine a try with your next meal. We hope you enjoyed our wine review today. I'm David.
And I'm Leah. Thanks for joining us. I'm Wine Forecaster.